welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name's Katie, and today I am going to do some Old Wives' Tales prediction tests. So, I am 12 weeks and 6 days today. Tomorrow I will turn 13 weeks, and also tomorrow we are going to an appointment to figure out if we're having a boy or a girl. We're actually not going to figure out tomorrow because we are going to have them put it inside of an envelope. That way we can do a gender reveal party. But I thought it'd be fun to do this before our appointment tomorrow and kind of see what the Old Wives' Tales say and see what we're having. So I actually just made a cake for my daughter's first birthday. So I have some cake boards left over. So I just wrote girl on one and boy on the other. And I figured every time it's a girl, every time it's a boy, I would put a tally mark on it. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so Old Wives' Tales number 1 is morning sickness. And with my daughter, I had really bad morning sickness up until I want to say about 16 to 18 weeks, where I would puke every day at least 2 to 3 times a day. And with this pregnancy, I did have a lot of nausea, no puking except for once. Up until 10 weeks, and once 10 weeks hit, I didn't really have any more after that. So I don't really want to put yes for morning sickness, just because how different it is from my first pregnancy. So I'm just going to put no, because it was really easy to deal with this time, and I wasn't constantly actually puking. So I'm going to give a point to boy. Okay. So 1 for boy and 0 for girl so far. I also want to apologize if my voice is a little raspy. We had family over this weekend for my daughter's first birthday, and I don't know if it's because there's a lot of people in here so I was talking loud or what, but my voice is kind of going away a little bit. Okay, second one is baby's heartbeat. So at my last appointment, his or her heartbeat was 152 beats per minute. And I do believe that if it's 140 or above, it's supposed to be a girl. Oh, sorry, my dog bumped the table. Or if it's below 140, it's a boy. So that one is going to go to girl. So now girl and boy are both tied. Okay, so this next one is how you're carrying baby. And I'll go ahead and show you guys my stomach. I'll just bend down a little bit. So I mean, I feel like I am carrying a little bit lower than I did with my daughter, but at the same time, I'm kind of rounded up here now too. So I am just going to call that carrying high, I guess. I'm still really early on in my pregnancy. I just now started showing, but I'm gonna call that carrying high. So that's 2 for girl, 1 for boy. The next is, what am I craving, sweet or salty? If I'm craving sweet, it's supposed to be a girl, and if I'm craving salty, it's supposed to be a boy. Now, I'm the type of person that always has a sweet tooth no matter what. Even not being pregnant, I just constantly want sweets every night after dinner, and I'm just that type of person. But with this pregnancy, yes, I want sweets, but I also, every time I eat dinner, an hour or so after, I'll really, really, really want something salty. Especially the Flaming Hot Lime Cheetos. And that's not really like me, especially because I'll just eat that and nothing sweet after dinner. So I'm going to say my cravings are more salty. Okay. So now boy has 2 and girl has 2, so we're back to being tied. Okay, Old Wives' Tale number 5 is what side you sleep on. So supposedly if you sleep on, let's see, what is it? Okay, so supposedly if you sleep on your right side, you're having a girl, and if you sleep on your left side, you're having a boy. Now before I was pregnant, I always slept on my left side, and it's just more comfortable for me, and even now being pregnant, I still prefer to sleep on my left side. So I don't really know if that's anything to do with the pregnancy or not, but because I sleep on my left side, I'll give the point to boy. I don't know if I said this or not, but old wives' tales aren't accurate. It's just fun to do. So that's 3 for boy and 2 for girl. Old wives' tale number 6 is if you feel like you're glowing or more beautiful than before, or if you feel like you're getting more acne. So if you're getting more acne or more blemishes, then supposedly you're having a girl, because girls take your beauty from you. And if you're glowing and your acne's better, you're supposedly having a boy. Well, you can't really tell right now, or you might be able to, but I'm not wearing any foundation because I've been breaking out so bad. So I'm going to give that point to girl. So that's 3 for girl and 3 for boy. We're back to being tied. Number 7 is attitude. So if you're more moody or more emotional, more snappy type thing, you're supposedly having a girl. And if you're more relaxed, calm, and happy, you're supposedly having a boy. Now, I always have anxiety, and especially lately, I have been having more attitude with my husband, I will admit. And on top of that, I am so emotional. I've been crying probably at least 3 times a day. So I'm going to give that point to girl. So now girl has 4 and boy has 3. Okay, and then the Chinese calendar is a calendar that I think goes off even and odd, if I remember right. And so I'll insert a picture of it here. And as you can see, according to the Chinese calendar, I am going to be having a boy. So now that's 4 for boy and 4 for girl. So we're back to being tied once again. Okay, now swelling. It said that if your legs or calves start to swell, that means you're having a boy, and if you're not swelling, that means you're having a girl. Which I know this one is not accurate for sure, because with my daughter I swelled horribly and I had a girl. But we'll just, like I said, we're doing this for fun, so we'll just go off what it says. And I have been swelling again already, especially my ankles and my calves, so I'm going to put it down as a boy. So now that is 5 for boy and 4 for girl. Number 10, we are going to do mom's intuition. So, I don't know, this one's hard because I feel like I'm having a boy, just because it's pregnancy is so much different. I just kind of have like gut feeling, but at the same time, every pregnancy is different. So, you could be feeling completely different, and then you're set on you having a different gender, and it turns out it's just a different pregnancy, and you're having the same gender as you did before. But I do actually feel like I'm having a boy, so I'm going to put another one down. Sorry, my husband called me, and so I don't know when that clip ended. Mom's intuition was boy. So now boy has 6, and girl still has 4. Okay, balance. So supposedly if you have good balance or better balance, you're having a girl. Ooh, excuse me. Acid reflux. And if you're more clumsy or just clumsy in general, you're having a boy. Now, I was clumsy to begin with, but I have noticed it's been getting a lot worse. Like, my legs are covered in bruises from me constantly tripping and hitting the coffee table and stuff like that. So that's another one for boy. So that's 7 boy, 4 girl. Now, belly growth. Supposedly, if you are getting wider, you're having a girl, and if you're getting rounder, you are having a boy. My belly, I'm still early on, but I'm not really getting wider yet, if I'm going to. I am definitely getting rounder, so that's another one for boy. So now we are 8 boy and 4 girl. If you are having headaches, then you're having a boy, and if you're not having headaches, then you're having a girl. And my headaches have kind of gone away the last couple of days, but from when I found out I was pregnant up until the last couple of days, I was having headaches every single day. So that's another one for boy. So that's 9 for boy, 4 for girl. Okay, now dad's weight. Supposedly, if dad has been gaining weight along with you, then you are having a girl, and if dad's been losing weight or staying the same, you're having a boy. Now, I'm just going to say that it has been quarantine, so everyone's going to be at like home more and eating more in general, and it's not going to be that accurate, like I said, but I am going to put down as him gaining weight just because I think he did gain like a pound or 2, like that's it. But since it has gone up, I will put it for girls. So now that's 5 for girl and 9 for boy. Okay, for the ring test, you're supposed to take off your wedding ring and get a strand of your hair and put it through it and dangle it over your stomach. And supposedly, if it goes around in circles, it's a girl, and if it goes back and forth, then it's a boy. I did this earlier, so I will insert the clip. Pull out a strand in my hair. I don't know if you can see that, but you're supposed to lie down and just hold it over your stomach. So, hold on, Brutus, stop. This one looks like it's going around in circles. Hold on, let's try that again. I'll pick it straight up this time. Alright, so this one's back and forth. I think the first time I accidentally bumped it, and so that's why it was kind of just hanging there. So, I'm going to go off this and just say boy. Mine turned out as being a boy. So that's 10 for boy and 5 for girl. Okay, temperature. So supposedly if you're feeling more hot, having more hot flashes, that type of thing, you're having a girl. And if you're feeling more cold or getting the chills type thing, you're having a boy. And as you can see, I'm wearing a long sleeve, and I'm actually wearing leggings too, and I am perfectly comfortable in that right now. Excuse me. It is currently 80 degrees outside. I have been getting really cold lately for some odd reason. So I'm going to put that down as boy. So that's 11 for boy and 5 for girl. Now let's do dad's intuition. So at first he was kind of leaning more towards girl, and then recently he's been saying he thinks it's a boy. But honestly, when it comes down to it, he'll say he honestly has no idea. So instead of just skipping that, I'm going to go ahead and give them both a point, just so it's on there, since I am doing 20 questions. So that's 12 for boy and 6 for girl. Now the baking soda pee test. I did this earlier too, so I'll also insert the clip. But apparently if you take the same amount of your urine and the same amount of baking soda, and you add the baking soda to your pee, if it sizzles or bubbles, it's a boy, and if it stays flat and doesn't do anything, it's a girl. Never thought I'd be showing some of my pee before. So just pour that in there. And oh, it's definitely sizzling. I don't know if you guys can see that. It just started to sizzle. So yeah, so this one, it's going to rule for boy. I just wanted to show you guys, it's been sitting here for a couple of more seconds, and it sizzled a lot more. So definitely boy. And mine actually sizzled, as you'll see in the clip, so I'm going to put it down as a boy. So that is 13 for boy and 6 for girl. Okay, number 19 is the Mayan prediction calendar. And I forget exactly how that one works too. I'm pretty sure it still goes off of like odd and even numbers. So I'll insert a picture of like the calendar here. And as you can see, that one also says I am having a boy. So that is 14 boy and 6 girl. Okay, last but not least, old wives' tale number 20 is gender dreaming. Now my husband, he said that he hasn't really been dreaming if it's a girl or a boy, but for me it's just when I dream about it, it's always been unsure. Because I think when I first got pregnant, I had one dream that it was a boy, and then I had another one that it was a girl. So I had one of each, but most of them recently, I didn't know the gender. Like, I'll be at a gender reveal party, and I'll cut the cake, and it'll say girl or boy, and then we'll pop a balloon, too, at the same time, and it'd be the opposite gender. So it was very confusing, and I didn't really know. So I'm going to give that point to both of them. That would be 15 for boy and 7 for girl. But that's all the ones that I did. So it looks like, according to Old Wives' Tales, I'm having a boy. Honestly, I would be happy either way. I do want a boy because then I'll have my boy and my girl. But at the same time, if I have another girl, then my daughter can have a sister to be really close to, because I have a sister who's only 14 months older than me, and it's hard to even separate us. We're like glue. That's how close we are. We've been through everything together, and we tell each other everything. She's like my best friend. So honestly, I'd be happy if it's a boy or a girl, but we'll have to figure out here in a couple of days. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to see what gender I'm having, then hit the little notification bell, so whenever I do post it, you'll be able to see it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!